Hello and welcome, I'm Johnny and welcome to the Ginger Geek Show. So a lot to talk about today. I've got many different types of topics to get through. So let's begin, shall we? The first thing I want to quickly talk about is Secret Invasion. Finally, Disney Plus has announced the release date for Secret Invasion, and it is for June 21st. That will be on Disney Plus. I'm very excited about it. Secret Invasion is one of my favourite, in fact, frankly, it is my favourite Marvel Comics storyline. It was filmed ages ago, it's keep getting pushed back, and finally it is getting released, as I say, for June 21st. Are you excited about this? I am. I cannot wait for it to finally be released. Next up, Hollywood Reporter announced that apparently Liv Tyler will be back as Betty Ross in the new Captain America New World Order. Now, when you always kind of look at these things, you think, oh, maybe, maybe not. Hollywood Reporter is actually a pretty reliable source, to be honest, and it is kind of, I love the idea of seeing her back. And at first you kind of think, okay, whatever, and literally a couple of days later, there was some filming of the New World Order movie, and I'm just going to showcase some photos here. First of all, it was quite interesting seeing Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson. Interestingly enough, in a sling, which is obviously something's happened, a little bit of action scene before that. They are clearly at a graveside, and who is there is indeed Liv Tyler as Betty Ross. Now, this is pretty cool. She has not been seen since 2008's The Incredible Hulk, which is insane. We've seen quite a few now. We've had General Ross that's came back, even Abomination quite recently in She-Hulk, and even in Captain America New World Order, we will see the leader will be back, which has been teased, as I say, way back in 2008, and it's great that finally that's going to get a payoff, which is fantastic. But yes, but this is obviously what we're talking about, is obviously Liv Tyler will be back as Betty Ross, which is kind of insane, actually, kind of saying those words. I really liked her. I thought she was really charming. I like her as well. I think she's really, really good as well. So, as it says, I'd like to know what you guys think on this one. Please comment down below on this. I think it's really quite cool that we're finally going to see her back. And keeping with the filming news from Marvel, the production has begun in Daredevil Born Again. There has been already some photos that has been seen. There has been quite a couple of Charlie Cox's back as Matt Murdock, as well as the man himself, Vincent D'Onofrio, as Kingpin. The biggest thing to take from all this kind of filming, there seems to be, there will be maybe flashbacks or maybe good chunks, who knows, of this season will be set actually during the kind of snap blip kind of period of those 5 years, which will be quite interesting to see what those characters were kind of up to during that. Interestingly enough, you do see the photos of Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin. He clearly looks a bit more of the kind of slimmer frame from the Netflix show, so I'm assuming they're going with this. Maybe it takes place before Hawkeye, who really knows? Or at least that's the stuff that's in that kind of blip period, I guess, that we're going to see there. Because clearly when you watch him in Hawkeye, he's much more heavier. He's an absolute unit of a man. So that's clearly what they're kind of, I think they're kind of insinuating. I don't think they would go backwards, especially when you saw the filming photos of Echo, where he clearly still has that kind of stature, which takes place after the Hawkeye show. So that was interesting there. There was also some other photos of it looks like they're going to celebrate the new year, which this also kind of showcased that there will be stuff set after Hawkeye, because there was the logo of the Hope Van Dyne stuff, which if you saw the recent Ant-Man movie, Hope took over Hank's company, so they're obviously insinuating there will be obviously a little bit of a mix. We will get some stuff from the past and also indeed stuff from the future, but it's very exciting. It's great seeing this show is getting going, and hopefully pretty soon we might get some more meaty filming photos in the future. And up next, which felt like ages we were waiting for a trailer, well, I was waiting for ages for this trailer, was the Power Rangers Once and Always trailer. I don't want to talk much about it, I don't think there's much to talk about, but I really thoroughly enjoyed this trailer. I thought it was great seeing David Yost back and Walter Jones as well. I thought they looked great, Alpha, and there was some nice little references as well. I liked the local location stuff with Alpha, and you saw like the Astro Megazord, and that was kind of like neat. I like the tone actually of it. It did feel a little bit more kind of serious, and it is the first time in Power Rangers where they use the word kill, which is, I find, very interesting out of all of kind of what happened in that trailer. So I'm very excited. It comes out in April 19th, so it's not long now, so hopefully pretty soon. I might do a wee review. If you want me to do a review on that, comment down below, tell me what you think, if I should do such a thing, I don't know. But I'm very much looking forward to it, and it's who's going to be the Green Ranger? Is it Tommy? I don't know, but I don't think we're going to see them. I think how the story is going to play, we're getting this kind of almost alternate world, I think, by the looks of it. But it was really good, the trailer. I was really quite surprised by it. I felt proud by the trailer. I was like, you can look good, Power Rangers. You know, you've got like all these cheesy costumes, but it looks good. To me, at least. And lastly, a toy reveal from Hasbro. They announced in their vintage collection sets that they will be doing a Cad Bane, which is very exciting. I've been wanting the Cad Bane for quite some time, and it looks great. I'm not gonna lie, I ordered two. I'm gonna have one separate and one at the box. Why did I also order two? Well, pure and simply because it was $16.99. I was quite shocked by the price. Why was that so cheap? I was really quite taken aback, because especially at this point, that doesn't really happen, to be honest, because they announced that, but they also announced they're doing from the Black series, which I've got no interest in, but they did a look in Grogu, and it was £44.99, and I couldn't believe the price. And I think to myself, thank God I stuck to the vintage collection and went, no, I'm just gonna keep with this for me. It's just too much of the price, and I just don't really, it's not for me. And I get what it is and where the world is right now, and yada yada, but I'm fine sticking with vintage collection. And they're very nice for the size as well. They are. I really do like them, and I think that Cad Bane looks absolutely fantastic. So there we have a little bit of kind of news, a little mix of stuff that's been recently announced. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share and subscribe. Comment down below and talk about anything that I talked about, anything you want me to talk about. I'm always willing to read and see, you know, I always love a little chitter chat and see what's what. So as it says, please, that would be great if you could like, share and subscribe. More videos in the future. So until then, see you later.